Well, hello everyone. Is everybody fully recovered from their New Year's Eve parties? Got all the hangovers gone? Tonight's probably going to be kind of a short stream. I wouldn't really expect more than an hour. This is a game that was gifted to me. It was on my wish list for a while. I'm not too sure about this game. I played it for a little bit. You can see my first save, whatever, up at the very top. It has a whole lot of grinding in it, it seems like. A whole lot of micromanaging and menu diving, things like that. So I don't know how far we'll actually get in it tonight. But it's got kind of a quirky little charm to it. And it's better than playing, say, Classic Dungeon. Hello, Larian. So once this game gets started, you guys will have to tell me just how bad, like, the stream is skipping and everything. Hello, Zeno. This is, if you can't read, Adventurer Manager. Think of it like a football or soccer management game, but for adventurers instead. Well, it should be good so far. The screen's not moving. Most of the screens are pretty static, with very little movement, so I'm hoping that it turns out okay. The F word? I don't even know what the F word is. Frames? Forlo? Fortnite? Football? Football? I don't watch football or follow football anymore. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and start a new, well, before I start a new game, let's turn on Iron Man mode. That means any adventurers that die are permanently dead. And since I can rename the adventurers, I figure I'll take people from chat and make you guys the adventurers. I'll probably turn my music back on at some point. Woo! This game totally takes itself 100% seriously. I don't even know what I would call your character, L1. What name is Lil? I don't have robots. You're the L1 model. Episode 1. A new joke. What did one ocean say to the other ocean? Nothing. They just waved. You guys can go ahead and read this if you want. Provided my internet's able to actually keep up with this intense action here. The one? Is that what you are? El Nino. I am the Nino. This game is full of Laffy Taffy tier jokes. It's like Laffy Taffy and those popsicle sticks. They just ate a bunch of popsicle sticks and Laffy Taffy and reworked some of the jokes from them. Well, like I said, it does have kind of a quirky little charm to it. There's one character that I kind of wish we could just stab in the belly and leave him out for the werewolves to eat. We'll be bumping into him pretty much right off the start. And I was really expecting here spaceships to come in from the top right corner of the screen with a planet to come up from the bottom, but that never happened, unfortunately. And here's the guy I wish we could stab in the belly. The Jester. Your grace, you must awake post-haste and wash that dirty face. The realm needs your sweet embrace. Put on some garments right this moment. Okay. So, we are going to be plump. We can be a human, a dwarf, an elf, a giant, a gnome, or a halfling. We will be a dwarf. Hairstyle. Oh, good lord. We'll have long hair. Why not? I have long hair, kind of. Yay, hello, Libby. We gotta have a beard, of course. All dwarfs are born with one right out of the womb. Eye color's fine. We can have various types of crowns. Or we can have a pirate hat. We'll take a pirate hat. I'm pretty sure that's a pirate hat. It says you can change your robe, but there's only one option, so I guess that we'll go with that one. And don't need to change my skin color. So, here we go. Great! Now that you're awake, we can bake our cake. Apologies, pathologies, I forgot you do not bake. Now we must make haste. The evil mirage needs your medieval barrage. And some old lady. Forgive me, your grace, I'm in desperate need of your assistance. I know you have no formal army, but my dear husband went to the store to buy some groceries, and I believe I saw him walking towards the cave. Oh, my dear old lady, his grace doesn't have the time for your husband's disgrace. Please, your grace, I'm certain the town of Humania will be willing to assist you in your journey if you to defeat the evil mirage if you help me find my husband. Yes, that volcano never stops spewing and then resucking its spew back in. It's whatever. Maybe the old bag is right. If Humania were to join up with our plight, we most certainly would put up quite the fight. And thank you, blah blah blah. And our first adventurer, I think, is Jeff the Warrior. He has 2 F's in his name. Oh, your grace, I have humbly served thee through thy childhood. Let me bear this burden and serve thee in this matter. Send me to the cave to rescue this old man. Don't lag. Click Humania to accept the hag's adventure. So, real quick, I want to check something. Music can go all the way down. Squelch NPC voices, no. Resolution, that's not actually the resolution we're at, but whatever. I'm not going to click apply because it would probably break everything. Okay. Well, if you had to read the intro, we don't have an army. We're like a king in exile, apparently. We have to rebuild our army and take back the throne that is rightfully ours. Or something like that. Now there's all types of different towns like Giantia, Dwarfia, really creative names, Farm, Pillage Town, Halflingia, Elfia. Maybe we should just let that place get ransacked. We've got Nomia, Dark Elfia. Yes, they went out. All out here. The university, the castle, the cave tutorial, and the first town. Ah, Humania, home of the humans in Cumin. The first thing we must do is accept our adventure. So, we have... This is the adventure board, yes. These are the adventures that are offered by the old lady. Each completed adventure gives you and your adventurers XP, which will level them up. So, the only one we can take right now is Rescue Bill. Venture into the cave and rescue the old lady's husband. It's simply a tutorial mission. We can't recruit any adventurers yet, because all we have is Jeff, and it's the tutorial, whatever. If there's double-crossed swords, that means we have a quest there. So let's go rescue Bill. We'll begin it. Wipe off that perspiration. This is the important adventure preparation scene. Here you organize your adventurers by clicking an empty silhouette and selecting the ones you want to utilize. That didn't rhyme, Jester. We can place our tough adventurers. It's basically, you know, like an MMO. You place your tough adventurers up front, and then the weak ones in the back. There's also apparently some bonuses based on arrangements, so try many replacements. Right now all we have is Jeff. There's 2 difficulties you can run through whenever you go to adventures. We're just going to stick to normal for now, and we'll stick Jeff in the front. So let's just go. We have a dungeon map, squares and rooms, adventure icons, and stuff like that. It's like old school adventure games. You can only move north, south, east, and west. So let's just go ahead and get through here. See, this is right here where the whole background is scrolling and everything. That I'm pretty sure the stream is going to just start shitting all over itself and being pixelated beyond belief. Egad's a rat. Scat, you dirty rat. Looks like he's not going to run, so we'll have to fight. All we have now is the ability to taunt, attack, and defend, or flee, which we're not going to do, so we'll just attack. Yes. And obviously we better be able to slay the dirty rat. We get 6 gold. Normally they drop loot as well. And I guess it was just one room. Really? Okay. We'll leave through the portal. You don't have to backtrack through the entire dungeon either. So now that we've hopefully completed this, let's click on the old lady. Rescue Bill, complete the quest. You killed my pet dog! My apologies, kind sir. Your wife sent me to rescue you from this foul cave, and I slew a rat, not a dog. Hello, Grimmeth. The foul cave? I was at the market. No, sir, you were in the foul cave. Bah, kids these days. Oh, thank you, your grace, for rescuing my dear husband. The town of Humania has agreed to open its gates to you in return. So, now we can hire adventurers here. Yeah, we're not going to go out to the giant problem. He's obviously, this is the adventurer screaming, hire me, I need work. So, we can hire a human warrior. You have to level up the town before you can hire more advanced classes. This warrior uses melee weapons and shields to crush enemies and protect the party. Negative 10% gold fine because they are greedy. It is a beautiful circle of life. I only got to catch half of your stream today. I had to go to sleep at noon. You were still streaming when I woke up at 5. Grimmeth was a streaming machine today. Yes, we'll hire this adventurer. You can also choose if you want male or female, but we're just going to keep it on random. And you can have a maximum of 48 adventurers. You actually have to hire a shit ton of adventurers. A shit ton, folks. If you don't, you're going to be in for a bad time because your adventurers do need to rest and things like that. Let's see. We'll hire a cleric as well. So we need people. Actually, here. We'll hire a couple. No, I don't want to go to the caves yet. I need to get enough adventurers that I can at least have 2 parties. We'll have 2 paladins. I'm going to be renaming them all soon. Grimmeth, do you ever sleep? Let's see. Gigantia, that's right. Barbarians. They're stupid. They get less experience than normal people. Yeah, I was not gonna buy this game, but it was gifted to me. So far, I'm not entirely sure how I feel about it. It's got a lot of grinding. We'll also, here's the elves. Welcome to Elfia. I'm not sure how I feel about the game with all the grinding. We'll hire 2 rangers. So it's definitely not going to hurt us to be able to diversify our party a little bit. And hey, we've met the ranger. It's the first time I've hired an elf. In my other game, I did not hire an elf, period. Dark elves don't count as elves, in my opinion. I think I already hired cleric, whatever. I know I'm forgetting something here. Here we go. The wizard. I actually really like wizards because they do a ton of damage. Tons of damage. Sickening amounts of damage. And the only adventure that we can take part in right now is called A Giant Problem. Investigate the cave for signs of the Loaf Eater. Wow, Pizzow, a story adventure. These adventures are required in order for you to progress, but don't stress. I've heard the rewards are fit for lords. Oh. No. No, I never liked grinding. I don't know why it seems like I like grinding. Star Ocean 3 and Breath of Fire are basically just punishments that I set myself upon. I liked Earthbound, liked Final Fantasy VI, Final Fantasy IV, Chrono Trigger. Those games didn't require a bunch of grinding. You played through, you could grind if you want to, but you were almost always set up where you needed to be to deal with the monsters you encountered. Okay. I haven't felt this way since Gary threw me a party at the White Swallow Tavern. I don't care, Baker. Something is eating all of his cakes. So, we need to go... Yeah, I've already hired people. So we need to go find out what is eating all of his cakes. When arranging your party, pay attention to the type of weapon because people with short weapons in the back cannot attack. They can only attack a certain distance. But Grimmeth, I was led to believe you loved adventure games. I guess we've both been lied to. Okay, so we need a tank up front. I think I'll have Jory the Paladin. Then we'll have, let's see, we'll have Lydia here. None of these names matter right now. We'll take Olay with us. Actually, no, we won't. I should probably take a cleric. We'll take Zayn, and in the back, we're gonna have Alba. There we go. Let's go ahead and save this party preset so I don't have to continually set it up. And we'll go. But before we do that, let's see, I don't care about all of your advice. This will be Slaxer. You can be Larian. You can be L1. And the Barbarian, you can be Libby, because why not? That's right, Slaxer's going to be the lead tank of the party. There we go, I was going to say, did those names not stick? Because I will just scream. I'll scream if they didn't. So, let's go north so we don't have to backtrack. You can see our objectives here. Primary one is to find Fang and kill him. Or her, I guess. Kill the wolf and kill the bear. No one had better die. Our paladin starts with Heavenly Touch. A completely worthless healing spell. And our cleric has Minor Heal, which isn't too bad, but obviously our cleric can't really do much damage. Our wizard, on the other hand, can basically one-shot most monsters unless they get too tired. Slaxer is actually a werewolf. When the full moon comes out, all of that hair will show what's really there for. And Jay, we get some loot, a staff of intelligence for our wizard, a common wild axe that is worthless, and a buckler that is worthless. And Jeff is now fully rested from his first adventure. We get a leather vest of luminosity, wand of cleverness, and a chain cap of striking. I guess we should go ahead and start equipping this. Going to make sure that my tank up front has all of the best tanking gear, obviously. Libby, you can go ahead and take the Great Sword of Balance. At some point we'll have to get our tank a shield. This Buckler of Focus has 2% crit chance, some other stuff. The stats don't matter, I'm not going to read them all off. 26% enhanced damage for our wizard here. The Sword of Balance. It is a finely balanced sword. I don't think monsters respawn in rooms either once you clear them. I could be wrong. Like I said, I haven't played this game that much. Oh, good lord. Somehow there's a way to do shortcuts so that you can just click numbers and attack, but I haven't learned them yet. For the most part, these first quests and adventures are not going to actually challenge us. Breastplate of Sagacity. 5 wisdom, 5 strength. That's for our cleric. A common crossbow. Now, your party is rolling around. What do? Ignore them or nibble on our party. Most of the loot I'll actually take just so we can break it down into various materials back in town. We'll nibble on the party. However, as we're all nibbling on each other, monsters appear. try to get their own nibble in. Okay. Good job, Larian. Can't wait to see the loot from that. Yeah, well, Slaxer, there was no loot. I'm sorry to disappoint you. Oh, good lord. Now see, I wish that there was some way to simply automate all of this combat. Because trust me, it does get incredibly tedious. There we go. We catch the rat on fire. I can't wait to see the loot that we cut out of that bat's body, Slaxer says. He's looking for beads for his beard. He wants something shiny and pretty. Breastplate of balance. We'll give that to the person who has the sword of balance. Great club. Leather cap of readiness. Loot is very plentiful in this game. Let's see. Libby, you have absolutely no equipment yet. 2 dexterity, 3 focus. You can slap that on. I guess my cleric can't wear that. Let me guess, it's heavy armor. That's probably why. Paladin, warriors, or deck. I have no idea what a deck is. I don't think I've unlocked them yet. So what should she have? 5 wisdom, 5 strength, 27% enhanced armor. You can have that. Give you the leather armor, L1. And Libby, still don't have anything for you. There are skills that we can unlock when we level up and everything like that too. You get to choose the path of your characters. Libby sees a bottle of eggnog on the floor. What do? We can ignore the eggnog or we can ride it. This game has more ridiculous choices than even Sanctuary RPG. Of course, no matter what we do, I think monsters are going to appear. Monsters just spew out of the eggnog bottle, like some type of genie in a lamp gone wrong. You know what, just finish the spider off. And let's use a fireball on the wolf. The wolf. Not entirely sure what he was immune to, but okay. Are you burned out on Sanctuary RPG yet, Grimmeth? Or are you excited for the Black Edition? Our first accessory, a jagged ring of striking, great sword of luminosity, and a common cloth robe. You do have an inventory limit, however, I've went way over that limit and I'm still not entirely sure what the downside is. I thought maybe it would slow my party down or something like that, but no, it doesn't. Okay, let's get our first heal on. Go ahead and heal. I like how they still have the same names down here. That didn't bother to update. But Grimmeth, they've added hundreds of new lines of character dialogue for character creation. There's no telling what type of zany things your character might have as a background. 24 points of damage healed, which is not even what the enemies do to us, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, maybe. Anyways, there are more efficient ways to heal. Don't be disheveled, an adventurer has gained a level. Visit his stats and allocate new attribute points. Okay. I still haven't finished all your videos, unfortunately. The slog of it, it just wore on me. So, a common jagged amulet that does nothing. You know what, we'll give Slaxer the Ring of Striking. Give him the Amulet of Power. And we have a legendary Helm of Alacrity. Alacrity. Let's see. That's definitely better than what we did have. Give him a first magic sword. a second. I missed that. I have no way. I was gonna say I have no way to scroll up in my chat. I'm disappointed. The soundtrack for Sanctuary is amazing. So yes, we can respec. I don't know what it actually costs, if it costs anything, or if we have unlimited respecs. So we have Blessed Strike. We can learn strike target enemy for 15% weapon damage, and increase spell power by 17% for one whole round. Probably not worth it yet. We'd have to level it up a lot. We have Heavenly Touch, which is again as a backup healing spell. Defender, increased block chance by 32%. We also have passive skills like a boost to block, a boost to wisdom, and a boost to his constitution. Can't do any of these yet because we're not high enough level. So I'm pretty much just going to save my points, except let's unlock extra block chance. There we go. And we have 5 skill points that we can assign. I'm going to put them all into Constitution for more health. Slaxer's not really a damage dealer. Libby, you have Pressing Attack that you start with unlocked. Attack target enemy for 90% weapon damage. Agility, increase parry by 35%. Or Rage, increases target's damage negate by 12% for 2 rounds. You're not really going to be parrying, you're going to be one of my primary damage dealers, so let's go ahead and make Strength your passive. There we go. Pop a whole bunch of points into Strength for you. Basically try to min-max these characters as much as possible. Larian, you start with Fireball. You can get Ray of Frost. Hit target enemy for 110% magic damage and reduce threat by 100% as spell power. Pretty good if you somehow manage to piss off a really strong monster and they're just starting to tear into you. And for some reason it can't be taunted off of you. Arcane Shield, absorb 30% damage. Intelligence, Focus, and Spell Power. I think your passive is going to be Spell Power. That probably translates to more damage for all of your attacks. L1, you have Armor, Constitution, Wisdom, Holy Armor, increase target adventurer's armor by 13%, Minor Heal, and Smite. For you, let's go ahead and make Wisdom your passive. Then I'll probably start pumping points into Minor Heal so that your heals aren't so worthless. We'll bump up your Wisdom because it starts ridiculously low, and Larian, we'll put your points into Intelligence. That way you continue to kill things in just one hit. Yeah, after watching Grimmeth Let's Play, I'm not sure I really want to do a Let's Play of Sanctuary. It seems fun, but I don't really like numbers porn. And that's all it really turns into after a while, it seems like. How high can you get your numbers to go? How much ridiculous health can the enemies have? Also, are the sound effects for the game way too high? Because it kind of sounds like it. Well, I mean, some of those fights after the Matron, good lord, just regular monsters were really ridiculous. A holy symbol of cleverness, a legendary holy symbol for our cleric. Some more loot. Let's go ahead and give that to L1. Say he better be able to equip it. Constitution, dexterity. I need something that gives you wisdom. However, I probably don't have any, do I? No. So, before I give that to you, Libby, you still don't really have any armor. Whatever, we'll put some common, what is that? Common cloth robe on you. It's embarrassing to be seen in it, but I don't have much of a choice. Wizards can have daggers, even though I don't know why you'd want to give them one. Yeah, focusing on every single fight like that, and more importantly, having to record that. No, I'd get bored and lost. before just a handful of videos we're done with. Yes, let's give our cleric a leather cap of berserking. That sounds like a great idea. And I think everyone's pretty good then. We don't really have any other useful items to hand out. Most of the stuff, again, I'm just going to be breaking down into materials. We've come across a camp. However, I'm not going to use it yet. We were down there and we killed the bear. Let's just go north. We'll save the camp for if we really need it, because you can only use them once. And it's basically a full party heal. Also, I'm probably going to have to take a break here in a minute to go get some more tea. I started this stream, hey, there's Fang. So we found the primary objective first, which I really wasn't wanting to do. But I started the stream with like half a glass of tea. That's unacceptable. Try to blast that rat out of here. I was hoping we could finish it off. Cleric, can you finish that one? Thank you. Just had to make sure. I want to be super efficient here. For some reason, Alba... Okay. Alba's pissed Fang off with her surly magic spells. Fang does not like fire. Let's see. Pressing attack. Might as well use it. I have no way to taunt the enemy off of my wizard just yet. Which is kind of sad. So if Larian dies, rest in peace. I know, I wasn't really even planning to stream tonight. I kind of threw this together at the last minute. I was like, might as well go test it. It's gonna, like I said, it's gonna be a short stream tonight, most likely. We got a Helm of Wisdom. Fang's fur coat. It's a unique item that Fang drops every single time. 5% gold fine, 23% enhanced armor, shattered amethyst. Guarantees constitution is rolled on the crafted item with a bonus of 3 added to the attribute roll. Okay. A buckler of power. No, Grimmeth, I can't do it. I don't have the constitution to stream for hours and hours anymore. At least not right now. Let's go ahead and camp. We're fully rested. We throw water on the fire, of course, because we don't want to start a cavern fire. And it will never be usable again. If I was in a really good mood and felt like it, I could probably stream for hours and hours. In case you guys haven't noticed, I get tired of talking after a while. I'm honestly not much of a talker. It wears me out. I wish I could stream even if I died. Just put stream on autopilot. Let's see, a chain cap of alacrity. Alacrity. I know I'm pronouncing that wrong, but whatever. I'm just gonna scoop all this up. Most of these items, yeah, if you guys could put me in a good mood, I don't know how you possibly could, but we're done here. Let's use the portal. Someday I'll be in a great mood every single night. Until then, it's hit or miss. So let's go back. And your giant problem has been solved, sir. Oh my, a giant rat, you say? Thanks so much for your help. This is just fabulous. Here, have this super special cupcake I made. Great, Skate! You've defeated your first boss. There are bound to be more of them in our journey. It looks like there's some trouble in the crypt. But before we do that, there is one more thing I want to show you. This is the Adventure Scroll. It's our one-stop shop for automatic adventures and notifications of any events. Click the Adventures button. There's something I want to show you. I couldn't, no. It didn't matter how good of a mood I'd be in. I don't care about Space Station 13. Here are 4 available slots for auto-adventuring. That's right, we can send our adventurers on auto-adventures and have them level up and collect loot off-screen. However, it does not progress the story at all. It wears them out, and it's useful once I get more parties of adventurers built up. But, let's see. We have Lila. We'll go ahead and make this Cup of 3. Who else do we have? Libby. No. I was gonna give you some gear, but I think I'm gonna hold off. We have Nada. Who is going to be Nada? I've gotta find another name. I don't know who Grimmeth is gonna be yet. No, we'll just make this. I'll just go down the chat list. That's Kanan. Nora can be Forlac. Olay. You can be, I think that's Aim Point. I can't actually see your entire name in chat, so rest in peace if it's not. Benz with 1 Z. I'm not gonna add 50 of them. This is BR Master. I think he's Brazilian, so that's his name. And don't reg. Maybe it's don't regret. I don't know. No regrets. We have Katie, the Dark Elf, the Cleric. You can be Novak. He speaks up in chat. Did I not put the P in point? Well, I'll check it here in a second. Is it just 1 P? Aim point. There we go. So, before we send our next group out, we should probably get them equipped. Jeff, we're just gonna drop that F. He lost it in battle with that vicious rat in the first dungeon. So, you need some gear. I'm not gonna spend all night figuring this out. Novak, you can have that. Fang's fur coat. Scepter of Cleverness. You need a ring, but I don't have any, so too damn bad. Larian, you're going to be in our primary group. I wouldn't mind actually decking you out in the most powerful stuff that we've got. That's 1 hand. It doesn't have any intelligence, though. Libby, do you have any decent armor yet? Not exactly. Where's my rangers? One of them got a really nice bow, a short bow of knowledge. Every time you shoot an enemy, they become a little bit more enlightened. You can have that. Let's also go ahead and toss you a club of acumen. Actually, no, because that does less damage. Has some stats on it, but I don't care about stats that much at this point. Kanan, breastplate of lithness. Okay. Creativity running at 8%. That's about how I feel tonight. You can have the buckler of power. Club of acumen. Now, there's got to be a better weapon for you. But there might not be, so you can have that. Because why not? Now you need a helm. Also, the interface is kind of messed up. Because sometimes you move over the items and they don't actually show you what their stats are. Helm of Dominance. There you go. I have, what? I had 3 of those uncommon breastplates. Forlac. You're the paladin. The paladin. Give you that. Throw a bunch of crap on here. I don't have any good weapons. Give you the breastplate. Ranger, aim point. You get the short bow of knowledge. It's your duty to send all the monsters to school. For dexterity. Wonder if that's better. Nope. Just because an item is rare does not mean that it's going to be any good. And notifications. Jeff has finished resting. If your adventurers are not fully rested, they will perform at a lower level. Possibly not even doing any damage. Locate the King Blade. Recover your father's sword, the King Blade from the crypt. Your Grace, my face! The Crypt Keeper needs a word with your Highness. Sorry to trouble you, your grace, but with Mirage as our ruler for the past 15 years, I have awaited your coming of age. I knew that you would grow up and take back the kingdom that is rightfully yours. That being said, I have some information that may be of use. Your father, long live the king, was buried, with his prized sword, the Kingblade. Yesterday I saw a beautiful example of a corpse rise in the night and steal this royal blade. I'm so sorry, your grace, but I ran away. I have a strong feeling that the gorgeous corpse is still within the crypt, and that the sword rightfully belongs to you, your grace. If you were to take up this sword, have no doubt it would prove to the elves of the woods that you are the true heir of this kingdom, and they would certainly swear fealty and help you overcome the dastardly Mirage. I just hope you let me perform the autopsy on that beautiful corpse. Well, he certainly smells. This sword, though, the Kingblade. It would be in your best interest to retrieve it and prove to the elves that you are their rightful lord and master, and that they should bow down before you. So, we have that quest. To the crypt we might go. Or we have auto adventures. We have Peacefulness, Coat of Doom, and Coat of Joyfulness. Hey, hey! You just found a randomly generated adventure, which is unlike any we've seen before. These adventures are marked with a green star and are constantly generated. They're great for farming loot. Shazbot, I am Norm, the taxidermist. Please go to the cave and stretch the 89 peasants. As a reward, I will lick you with a pencil. I don't think so. Coat of Doom. Hey, I'm Felix the Paper Folder. Please go to the cave and stretch the 51 pancakes. As a reward, I will smack you with a boat. Don't think so. And Kim the Tanner. Please go to the cave and borrow the 120 nobles. As a reward, I will injure you with a nose hair. Okay. We do need to do at least one of these. Let's go ahead and... How about... We'll do Peacefulness. Yes, auto adventurers have particular statistics based on class arrangement. It's tea time. Hey, Jester says it's tea time, guys. I am going to go ahead and step away for about 5 minutes and get myself some tea. Jester told me to, and he knows what the king should be doing. You pierced your skin with a nose hair. I have heard of ingrown hairs being extremely dangerous. There's this one thread I was reading about ingrown hairs, and apparently it actually ingrew so bad they had to do surgery because it was wrapped around the guy's spine. How much I believe that story, I don't really know. But whatever. Okay, so before we do any of this, hang on. There's one thing I want to do. I honestly think these sound effects are way too loud. I don't care to hear them. Did these just change? I think they did. Steal 115 beautiful men. As a reward, I will stab you with a salami. Not even going to question it. Okay. So you can see these party members need to rest for like 10 hours. We're going to send out Forlac. You can be in the front. We'll have Cup of 3 here. Don't Reg can be the healer. And aim point. We're not going to send a wizard out with them. Here we go. Stability is 160, recovery is 90, protection is 140, and they have no trap protection. Hello, Digibear. So we'll send them out. Wow, holy cow, isn't this great? We can relax while your adventurers carry your weight. Those adventuring jerks will continue to adventure until they become exhausted, someone dies, or you portal them out. Yeah, time is stopped. They will not adventure unless you advance time. Now we can use the fast forward button to advance time, but when we do that, bad things could possibly happen that I will show you guys later. Anyways, we're going to take our main party out one more time to locate the Kingblade. Hopefully my party is not too tired. Risk its suicide, it says. The monsters are level 3 through 6. You know, what's the worst that could happen? If people die, oh well. We'll just get some new people. And we're in the crypt. Your party heads south. An enraged pack appears. Zombies and wall shadows that I have never seen before. Oh, goody. We are not really hurting these guys. They slam Libby for 15 damage. Yeah, our cleric, you are going to be worthless here, aren't you? Well, I might actually have to leave this place. We'll see how far we can get. Maybe just the zombie has really high health or something. Go ahead and heal Larian for a little bit. Oh yes, the only reason I've even named you guys is so that you can die. And just do a regular attack. Oh, good job, Libby. You had one job. That was to finish the zombie. I'm not sure that game is this advanced, L1. It might be, but at the same time, I don't know if I want to risk it or not. I'm not even sure if monsters have, like, elemental weaknesses and stuff. And Libby is taking a beating. Or Larian is. I don't even know the names of my own adventurers. Okay, you've got regen a little bit. Let's heal you, then we'll start healing Libby. Libby should be fine for a little bit. Say, after this, you can rest in every area too, after you clear it out, but you can also be jumped by monsters. This will be the last fireball that we've got. That's right, you are all just names. Your deaths will bring glory to us, though. Every time one of you dies, it'll be amazing. But, you see, we regain 10 MP every turn, no matter what we do. I think we can get gear that will increase that. You stand no chance, Wall Shadow. The Wall Shadow dissolves. Now what did we get? A tunic breastplate. A gear score of 7. We got to get our gear score higher so we can access some of those really hard to reach level locked dungeons. So we'll rest here and see what happens. Okay, good. We need to find the zombie lord, kill the Will-O-Wisp, and kill the pantless mighty. Slaxer is hurt. What do we do? I'm actually going to leave this up to you. It's poll time. Ignore or crush. I'm gonna let this poll run for 1 minute. What do we do to Slaxer? He's hurt. Should we tell him to man up and rub some dirt on his wounds? six votes for crush instantly. There is no treat option. There's a yes or no option. And it's not even really yes or no. Well, this is pretty one-sided. I think this is how this is gonna go, yeah. It's not even gonna go for a minute. There we go. 3 to 11. We'll crush Slaxer. We crush him. And out of his ingrown nose hair pops 80 gold. We are rich beyond belief now. Thank you, Slaxer. I don't know how that got in there, but whatever. We'll use that to take you to the doctor afterwards or something. Larian, you've got some mana, but I don't think we'll use it all. This group doesn't really have me worried yet. And hopefully, I don't know where our experience bar is either, if we even have any. So yeah, I hope everyone levels up soon. I want to get to level 5 so we can start getting some taunt options. We're going to leave the zombie for L1 to finish off with 6 damage. Violence is the only choice. And a holy symbol of proficiency. Good. I think everybody leveled up. Slaxer. Let's go ahead and put a skill point into block. It takes it up from 6 to a whopping 7%. Give you... Actually, I'm going to give you some strength. If I don't give him strength, he won't be doing any damage before too much longer. Larian, all you ever get is intelligence. And let's go ahead and unlock Ray of Frost for you. That way, whenever you piss things off, we can have you calm them down with a nice dousing of ice. L1, we're going to boost your minor heal up 5%. Give you more wisdom. Who am I missing here? Somebody didn't level up. Somebody is an outlier. Who wants to be different? The chest is filled with items. We bust the lock off. And let's see. See, this for me is where it gets really tedious. There's just so much gear to go through. Slaxer, you are going to get the Bardiche of Dexterity. And that's the only new gear you'll get. Libby. Don't really have anything better for you yet. L1. That'll give you 6 wisdom. Let's go for it. Larian. I might end up giving you a dagger. Even though your staff does give 26% enhanced damage, which... this rare wand is 34% enhanced damage, but it doesn't have any intelligence on it. Okay, just wait. Okay. For a second I thought that there was some armor for you to wear, but no. And I guess that's good enough for now. A lot of my characters are still missing tons of basic gear. We head east. And we find the Will-O-Wisp that is probably going to wreck us. Libby, are you ready to die? Because this is where it ends for you. I'm calling it now. Or for Larian, wow. Let's go ahead and use Ray of Frost or Ray of Ice right there on the Will-O-Wisp. Just get them off your back right away. Why they went straight for you, I will never know. They didn't like the look of your eyes. The glasses you've got on are out of style. Okay, the Will-O-Wisp still does not like you. Do that once more. I need to get more people attacking the Wisp, I think. However, I want to clear out at least a zombie first. Libby, we stitch some of your wounds back together. And Larian gets roasted. This is not good. You know what? Finish that zombie off. Or come really close. Libby steps up to bat. Strikes out. So maybe we'll lose Larian here. I don't know. They all hate the wizard. Yeah. I hate having my main damage dealers actually attacking something that could most likely be finished off by my cleric, but whatever. I'll waste a turn. Because why not? Now, Larian, this is the last hill that you're going to get for a while. And I'm not going to have you stand there and go on defensive, because that would be a waste. Shit. Pass the current damage by defending. Increases damage absorbed by 50%. Increases energy by 10. I really don't want to see Larian die this early, damn it. Somebody else has to piss him off. Heavenly Touch. Patch you up a little bit for 20 hit points. Not nearly good enough. Okay, now you can just defend. You have no magic power anyways. Well, I was hoping that I split my damage for a reason. I was hoping that Larian's threat reduction would actually work, but it did not. It did not work at all. Okay. You're still not going to get a heal. Yeah. Might as well have our paladin do some backup healing. There we go. Finally somebody else takes some of the heat. And you can step back up to fling some fireballs. Pressing attack, I don't think that actually did very much. Libby or Larian here. Let's go for Larian. Yeah, it would be nice to see which party member of mine has pissed the enemy off the most. But a lot of it kind of seems to just be random. Okay. Fireball you. Libby takes a little bit of burn damage. She begins slapping at her clothing, trying to put out the flames. Do a pressing attack, and the Wisp is dead. Libby levels up. There we go. That's right, you're a little bit slow in the head, Libby. That's why you didn't level up with everyone else. We get an Axe of Handiness, a Headband of Sagacity, Common Leather Vest, a Board Shield of Vitality, and a Short Spear of Berserking. Let's go ahead and rest here. Now my thinking is, if the Will-O-Wisp took us that close to the edge of losing someone, what's the Zombie Lord going to do? Probably tear us apart. We need to have a raffle to see who everyone thinks is going to die first. It's going to be either Libby or Larian. They're the only ones that seem to be pissing people off. And obviously, Slaxer can just sit there and tank things with all of his hair all day long. Yeah, that Wisp was actually quite terrifying. You know what, L1? You just go ahead and I'm going to have you just focus on healing and then defending. Because anything else seems to be a pretty big waste. You do a whopping like 6 to 8 damage. which is nothing. Absolutely nothing. Okay. You regenerate, I think, 4 health every turn. You know what? We'll use a fireball. You got full mana almost. The zombie explodes. Drops to the ground once more. How do you kill what is already dead? And they drop us a chain coif of bravery. Glorious Winterbeard defense. Pantsless the Mighty. Okay. So, obviously, what to focus on first? I think just focus on the cave spiders. You know what? You go ahead and heal Libby. We'll heal and then you can defend. We'll take out the ads first. Libby, go ahead and focus on the cave spider. It's allergic to fire. The spiders are kind of cute though. Now 1. If you defend that time, you'll have full mana, which would be a waste of 2 mana points. Avok the Trouser Terror. Is there some type of Avok meme about pants or something that I've missed? Since I don't make it to all of his streams or something. I need to give him a character in here too. Okay, no. I'm just gonna have you defend. L1 sits there and defends until they're blue in the face. Which doesn't take very long for a dark elf. And that cave spider's turned into a crispy little nugget. Okay, Slaxer, you need a little bit of love right now. L1 lays it on. Oh, their trousers. What do they call it? So, do they not even have the word pants over there? Or do they just think it's like a ridiculous, dirty word, and they choose not to use it or something? L1, go ahead and touch up Libby again. I might actually have to make Libby have a shield or something at some point, especially if I'm not going to be grinding out the earlier dungeons repeatedly, which is what I did on my main game. Pantaloons. Pants are an American thing. Only Americans have pants. Larian, hell, you just attack. Your regular attack is still incredibly powerful. Larian gets body slammed against the wall by Pantsless the Mighty, his bony groin all up in her business. I only wear pants to work. Other than that, I'm in pajamas. I'm not sure if pajamas count or not. They're just so comfortable. Okay, Larian, you've got to stop pissing everyone off. It's not healthy. For you, or for the party. That's the last heal you're getting for a little bit, because Slaxer, well, I don't know. Maybe I need to bring 2 clerics. That's right, I own 30 different types of pajamas and only 3 pairs of pants that I specifically use just for work. Larian flings a fireball. Pantsless, you are going to die. L1, 1 more heal for Larian. I think Pantsless is going to be doomed in another turn or 2. Unless Larian gets a really good hit here. Nope, not that good. Larian ducks under his rusted sword, laughing the whole time, because our wizard is a bit of a psychopath. Okay. Now what did you drop us? Cloth Cap of Brilliance. That's actually really good. I have to give that to you. Knight Chain of Constitution. Spear of Lithness. Crossbow of Dominance. Warm Shirt of Instinct. 1 second. I need to go turn my heater off, because it is getting awfully warm in here. I've got to try and keep my house about as warm as I can possibly get it, because for the next 2 days it's supposed to be pretty windy with a lot of like snow and ice. And if I don't get the jump on it, I'll never catch back up. So, on to the Zombie Lord, where I'm honestly about 80% sure we're going to die. At least somebody is. I was hoping that we would find a camp somewhere. You know what, yeah, 9 damage. Is that even worth my time? After this fight, I'm also gonna... We should probably do a little bit of inventory juggling. We've got some more items to hand out. The zombie just laughs and shrugs off all of our attacks. The only attack it doesn't really shrug off is Fireball. And you know what, since I'm going to rest after this, regardless of if we find a campsite or not, let's just use all of our specials. Mongoose Bite! The mongoose latches onto Slaxer's beard, flings it around, tries to shake the little weasel bastard off. Somehow the zombie blocked our attack. Libby, please don't die on me up there. But yeah, see, this is why I'm not too sure if I like this game or not. It is a whole lot of micromanaging. I want to be an adventure manager. I don't want to be the adventurer, if that makes sense. I want to control it from the shadows, like a wall shadow telling these guys what to go do. Polished Amulet of Berserking. A Jagged Ring of Talent. Were you born with no talent? Well, they make a ring for that. Okay, that's 8 intelligence. We'll give Slaxer that. At least I thought I was going to, yeah. 8 extra dexterity, 2 strength. I really wish we could find a good one-handed sword, because Slaxer desperately needs a shield. Now, Libby, I forgot you leveled up earlier. We can give you agility, which increases parry, rage. I've already given you strength, pressing attack, deride. That's a taunt. I think I'm not going to give you any skills just yet. I'm going to save that for when you get level 5, which will be next time. So, all you get is more strength, because you love the strength. Larian. Cloth Cap of Brilliance. 10 strength, 10 wisdom, or 11 wisdom, 11 intelligence, 20 max hit points. Give you that. It also reflects a bit of damage, which is good considering the fact you take hits all the time. Give you the Jagged Ring of Intelligence, Jagged Amulet of Power. And finally, we've got some armor for you, the Warm Shirt of Instinct. You slap it on. You know, I think I'm going to give you the Wand of Practicality. It has a little bit lower damage, but a 34% enhanced damage, which is like 12% more than your previous weapon. And I can give you a shield, even though none of them are magical, but whatever. Slaxer, what do you need? You need a one-handed weapon with a shield too. 20% block chance, plus 40% block amount. It's kind of... What is that? Is that a bat in a tree? Is that an Ebola bat? Okay. What weapon to give you? An Axe of Handiness, 1% physical dodge, 25 max hit points. Does a little bit less damage on the upper end, but, ooh. 6 through 20. 13% enhanced damage. That has 24 intelligence, 21 wisdom, 26 dexterity. But whatever, it does more damage, so we'll give that to you. It's a tree beard that grew around a bat, apparently. And let's rest here. We finish resting with no problems. Slaxer put a stew on the camp thing, on the campfire. which scared off all of the monsters around here. 41 damage, that's not too bad. It's almost as much as Larian does. Man, we are still taking a ton of damage. Okay, Larian, let's see what you've got. 65 damage, no special skills used. So maybe I should just drop Libby and take another wizard. I mean, why not? Slaxer, you're supposed to be my tank. But I think you get attacked less than anyone else. Dwarf with a spear that's longer than him. That wouldn't be very difficult to accomplish. Let's go ahead and take down the fruit bat next, since it'll have the least amount of life. Zombies are just huge meat shields. And yes. Why everybody hates Libby, I will never know. Good job, Larian. Your fireball flies wide and slams into the wall, catching a bunch of cobwebs on fire. They're not supposed to have a bias towards it. They're supposed to have a bias towards attacking the one in the front, unless that blasted dirty jester was lying to me, which I wouldn't be surprised by. The jester will end up being Mirage at the very end. Mirage was just grooming us in order to give himself a better fight and challenge. What do we have? Jagged Amulet, Amulet of Physique. Okay. Everybody leveled up too, everybody but Libby, who is trailing far behind. Let's go ahead and I think I'm going to save your skill points too. That way whenever we can unlock Intimidate here, I can put multiple points into it. Give you some points in Strength. You're not getting attacked, so you don't need Constitution. Cleric. Wisdom, of course. Bump up your minor heal, because we're not going to get another heal until we get to level 10, which is a greater heal. Probably won't make it to level 10 in this stream. I've already streamed longer than I thought I was going to stream tonight. Larian. Let's see. If we gave you another point in Ray of Frost, it would reduce your threat by 200% as spell power. However, at the next level, you're going to get Flame Strike, Ice Shards, and Arcane Brilliance, which reduces the party's energy cost by 6 points for 2 rounds. But it costs 30, so I don't really know if that's a good trade or not. Gonna go ahead and save your points. Pretty much save everybody's points. Now, this amulet probably won't do you any good, will it? Strength, Constitution, and Magic Resist. Whatever. You can have it. It's always a good idea to make churros. If even one or two... I had 2 drinks on New Year's Eve, and I woke up with a hangover. I can't drink. I don't like drinking. Libby is classy. What do? Ignore them, let's grab them. We grab Libby and swing her around. Gold flies out everywhere. And more enemies. I was really hoping we'd bump into the zombie lord over here. Wait, what are churros? Because the alcoholic drink I had is called churro. And it tastes basically like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Okay, we're gonna leave the zombie for last. Zombies are just decoys. Larian blocks the fireball. It sails off to the side. I don't know why I even had you attack L1. No, they weren't liquid churros. It comes some pre-mixed drink. It's got rum and some other stuff in it. It's really good. I'm just apparently a lightweight in my old age. Are they? Pastries? Are they like Pop-Tarts? I'm thinking some type of breakfast burrito type thing with cinnamon on it. I don't know. Libby, you need a little bit of TLC. Now we're healing for 70 points, which is much better. Soft cinnamon tubes. I guess that makes sense. A whole bunch of crap is what we loot. And we've come across a camp, which is great, because the zombie lord is right here, but we're already basically at full health, full life. For some reason, I think I've had some really cheap churro knockoff at Taco Bell. Okay, so we got a little bit further to go. I wonder how long these dungeons can get. Am I going to be spending 2 to 3 hours just to clear out dungeons at some point? L1, yes, you have improved. You are no longer mostly useless. You've been upgraded to barely useless. Just finish that wall shadow off. I did not know that, Slaxer. You have enlightened me today. No wonder buying pure cinnamon from the store in stick form is so incredibly expensive. It's like 15-20 bucks for a stick of cinnamon. There we go. Everything gives me a hangover. Not just artificial mixes. Everything does. Like since Halloween, I've probably drank maybe 3 times, maybe 4 at most, and each time, before I even go to bed, I've got a headache. And it's not like I'm sitting there drinking a whole bunch. It's like 2 or 3 glasses. A wild axe of talent. Slaxer, that might be for you. Say, I've never liked drinking though. I don't like being drunk. And most importantly, I don't like the taste of most alcohol. Nope, that's not for you, Slaxer. That's... So I'm thinking the suggested gear is crap. That's 24% enhanced to damage, 18 strength, 5% crit chance, 10% crit damage. Go ahead and give that to you. Give you that. Yeah, I don't like the suggested gear. Libby, you've got a nice little ponytail that I never noticed. And let's give you even... Do I want to give you more constitution because you are constantly taking damage, or more strength? What if I have a glass of booze and a glass of tea? Will that help? I think I'll just give you more strength. That way you can continue to piss things off. Not spending your skill points. Slaxer, you need constitution gear. 37% enhanced armor. Give you that. Still wish I had a one-handed weapon for you. But that'll probably never ever happen. Okay. So, surely the zombie lord is up here. If I have to keep walking around, you know what, let's rest. Ah, no, shit. We try to rest, but we're ambushed by an armor monster that we've not yet seen. First up, let's focus on the wall shadow. 93 damage. Good job, Libby. You're turning into quite a powerhouse, too. Pedialyte. I'm not going to buy baby water. Just to avoid a hangover. I think I'll just avoid drinking. Again, I don't much care for it anyways. You critically hit for 144 damage, gutting the bat in one blow. I'm impressed with Libby. Got good skills, good gear, and I'm gonna try resting again. We're attacked, of course, whatever. We've almost got full life, though. I'm gonna rest after this. You know what, at this point, the regular monsters don't really worry me, and it is good experience, so... Woo! L1 hitting for 7 damage. Would have been 13 if the zombie hadn't managed to block your feeble attempt. 7 damage. L1 has a weak wrist. Anybody can deflect his blows. And yeah, see, inventory 59 over 50. Whatever that means, I don't know. We finally rest in peace. But we don't die. That's not the type of rip we were doing. And the zombie lord, finally. Okay, first up, cave spider. You were going to die. The zombie lord decides to hold back instead of showing us what he's really made of. 126 damage. Okay. Let's see. That drink is called Greyhound. I've never heard of that either. Wow, blocked for 40. You know what? I'm gonna stay on top of their health right now. Libby flings another fireball that goes wide. She's got a cross-eyed, or Larian does. Larian's a little bit of a cross-eyed wizard. We need to find some glasses or spectacles that'll fix that. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. That zombie's got a massive shield that it's hiding behind, blocking almost everything. Let's open up with Ray of Frost, just to keep your threat level down. Slaxer gets body slammed. And the zombie lord so far is looking like a pushover. L1, you just defend. Fireball catches the zombie lord's robes on fire. I guess it's good it's not a lich lord. If it was, it would have magic. 11 whopping damage. L1, just attack. I could have you defend to regain mana, but nah. Your regular attacks are beefy enough. Libby comes out swinging. L1, you know what to do. Cats and milk don't mix. Not the cats I've known. Okay, so all my fears about actually getting to this boss were completely unfounded. Yeah, I need a large leader of cats. It's for Farva. I think I can just face roll this at this point. Except for Larian, of course, who wants me to pay attention to her. Throw a heal her way. See, cats really love getting a bath in milk. They don't like baths in water, but if you get a tub filled with milk, throw the cat in that, it'll be perfectly happy. Just die already, zombie lord. I was hoping that L1 would come out with the critical hit there and kill the thing. It's hanging on by like 1 health. Slaxer rolls up his beard and dives in with the axe. Good job. Jagged ring of astuteness. Warm shirt of dominance. Folded leather of bravery. Long sword of berserking. It's a one-handed weapon. A zombie shield. It's the unique zombie shield. We got the rare drop. Let's get out of here. Well, you just give the cat the bath and then put it outside. So those adventurers are going to need to rest now. They're done. Locate the King Blade. Let's go ahead and complete you. Fantastic! Bombastic! You found the King Blade. The elves will most certainly hear it sing as they recognize you as the true heir to the late king. They will be a great help in your quest to rid the land of Mirage. Okay, apparently this is what we got. Handbow of Strength, Knight Chain of Readiness, Bandit Mask of Acumen, Tunic Breastplate of Instinct, and Iron, what is that? Orn of Berserking? Lorn? It's not an L, it's gotta be an Orn. Ruler XP, we are almost level 3. And we have multiple quests available to us now. Rescue Adnarlo Broom. Search the ruined keep to find the elf. Adnarlo. Nope. Not gonna happen. Let's go to Elfina. Well, I was hoping we could talk to the elves. Apparently they still don't want anything to do with us. Shaved cats, hairless cats, those are the most terrifying things in the world. Let's go ahead and sell all of my common weapons. There we go, we sold 30 of them. Let's sell all of the uncommon weapons too. I'm going to keep my rares. That cuts our inventory in half. Next inventory refresh, available in 24 hours. Achievement unlocked, money! Money! I guess because maybe I got over 1,000 gold or something. I don't know. Anyways, these adventurers, our primary ones, need to rest. Cup of 3, Don't Reg, Aimpoint, and Forlack. You guys have done good. You've had 12 encounters. Let's see, a rare item was looted. This is your battle log. I'm not going to bother reading through. Let's go ahead and portal you guys out. You got some junk, some rare items that we'll equip you with, and let's go ahead and send out another party. Another party of weaklings. Okay. Kanan, you take the lead. Followed up by Jeff. Followed up by BR. Actually, no, I have to have a cleric in there. Novak, you can go. And we'll send BR in the back. You'll be party number 3. Gambling is completely worthless from my experience. Gambling, I think, refreshes the shop inventory, but every time I ever used it, it just put regular gray items in there. I never had any good items appear. It's probably something that is obviously useful later on. Whoops. Okay. So that, I need to equip you guys before you go out, and I guess I can't equip you from that screen. That's kind of sad. Okay, Benz. Let's see. You're a ranger, so obviously you need a ranged weapon. I'll give you that. Let's filter for dexterity stuff. You're not getting any armor. BR, you're the wizard. You're gonna be bringing the pain train here. In Diablo, I sometimes got good items, and I didn't have to wait forever. A warm shirt of dominance. Yeah, you're not getting that good of stuff yet. Kanan. You're already pretty well equipped. Cup of 3, you've leveled up. Let's see, you're the barbarian. Give you strength. Just level up your pressing attack. Sorry, some of you guys are not going to be the primaries until people start dying. Upgrade your minor heal. Hand crossbow of strength. Okay, actually before I start handing out all this good gear, give you the ring. I want to make sure that my primary group gets all the best gear. Forlack, you've leveled up, you're the paladin. Give you some constitution. Keep saving your skill points. Jeff, you've not leveled up at all, which I'm not surprised by. Oh dear lord, there's so much stuff. Lorn of Berserking. Okay, I'm definitely not getting that. Larian, Libby, Novak. Where's all my level 1s at? There we go. Benz. The Elf Ranger with a mask on. Getting ready to go pillage some human settlements, no doubt. Whatever, I'm not going to filter anything anymore. So it'd be nice if filtering still showed me items that they didn't have equipped, so I could fill some of those slots. give you that hand-me-down. Man. Where is... There's Slaxer. Gonna go ahead and upgrade you. You get the Tunic Breastplate of Instinct. You're going to get the Long Sword of Power. You'll do less damage, but we're also going to give you the Zombie Shield here. Aim point, you've leveled up. Let's go ahead and put all that into Dexterity. I don't think I've taken a look at Ranger skills yet. You have Mongoose Bite. Hit target enemy for 90% spell power. Mark increases target's damage taken by 21%, and Blindness. Raise your 2 hit chance. Yeah, we'll give you a Mark. Why not? I'm sure it'll be useful. Okay, pretty much everyone's equipped to my liking. And now we'll send them out. We're going to send them to the Emu of Crying. Party 3. There we go. You guys go ahead and go out. Everyone else, I'm going to fast forward time here so that my main group can rest and everyone else can rest. Did you hear that sound? I have no idea what that was, but I'm pretty sure it was something bad. Aimpoint, Cup of 3, Forlac, Don't Reg, and Jeff have finished resting. Jeff had 2 F's in his name for some reason. Okay, pretty much everyone is done resting now. And yes, if we fast forward any more, we will increase the risk of a town being automatically sacked by an overpowering invasion. We have to be careful. The Emu of Crying Cave, they've been in 25 battles already. They seem to be doing just fine. So we're going to leave them in there. Let's go on to the Spoon of Sadness. And we'll load our secondary party here, which is Forlac, Cup of 3, Don't Reg, and Aimpoint. Send them out. Our primary group, we better undertake one of these quests. Hang on. Clear the cave, clear the crypt, rescue. Interesting, soliciting. Pardon the interruption, but I have received a letter written with great gumption. To whom it may concern. You do not know me, but rumor has surfaced that you are gaining followers to combat the evil Mirage. I can lead you to what remains of my people at the Great Tree in the Great Forest, if you would help me rescue my brother, Adnalro. I hate that name for some reason. Well, help is a strong word. We elves need no outside help. Rather, would you let my brother rescue you? Yes, that's better. He has been gone 2 weeks, and the only thing he mentioned was a great evil in the Keep of the Kings. This is why people hate elves. They're so stuck up and full of themselves. Do this because I'm awesome. Times are dire, and Mirage threatens us daily. But mostly because I'm awesome. So is my brother, and all the elves. Your loyal subject, Salajgel Broom. Keep of the Kings? Ahaha. He must mean the old ruined keep at the lake. This is our chance. Don't drag your feet. Let's get to the keep. I know, it wouldn't bother me at all to just let, like, all of the elves die. However, before we go any further, let's go to our castle that I've not even bothered to show you guys yet. We have no available adventures here. This is the graveyard where once you guys start dying, your graves will be, so that we can always remember you and how you failed us and died. We can shop. Oh, good lord. Not gonna buy any of that. Can combine stuff. See, don't amethyst. Okay, might as well combine it. Don't know what that did, but whatever. I'm not really messed with this crafting at all, so how do I get out of here? Okay, we flip the tent back and leave. We also have the blacksmith shop here. We can do crafting or salvage. We'll just salvage all the generic gear there. Salvage the green stuff. Got a ton of this yellow that honestly Do I want to break this stuff down yet? Or keep hanging? Ah, hell. Let's just break it down. Hold Alt to quick salvage. I'm gonna get rid of all this stuff. Everybody's equipped now, right? I'm gonna keep all my purple gear, however. So what can we craft? Buckler, jagged stuff, breastplate. Requires 3 of those. I don't even know if I have any of this stuff. A wild axe. Great sword. What I need is a short sword. Apparently I don't have any optional stuff to put on there. Got 24 of these. So, Shattered Bloodstone. Guaranteed strength is rolled on the crafted item with a bonus of 3 added to the attribute roll. Constitution, that's 5. Focus 3. Don't know what those do. That's Wisdom. I actually wouldn't mind some Constitution. And how about... might as well. Can I not add more of the same? We'll do Strength as well. Let's forge it. We get a short sword of physique. 6 to 8 damage. Everything else is worthless. I'm not going to bother crafting at this point. I mean, I find better stuff laying on the ground after I kill a bat. So, and our castle. Oh look, our beautifully incomplete castle. The castle allows us to build sections which grant bonuses to our kingdom. Only one block can be built at a time, and the cost and time is greater and greater, so choose wisely early on. And yeah, things like that. Various upgrades we can get. Inventory size, plus 50 to inventory, plus 5% adventurer XP, minus 5% university training, 10% extra gold, 10% allegiance, 10% magic find, 1 hour reduction while training in the university, 10% better chance to flee, 2 endurance healed per tick while resting, auto adventure speed, and 10% res cost. I have no idea what res is. Is that like, if somebody dies, I can resurrect them? It just costs me a bunch of money? I'm really not too fond of like 5% adventurer XP. So after 100 levels, I'll have gained an extra 5 basically. Maybe it's resources? I don't know. If it's resources, then negative 10 isn't very useful anyways. I mean, if an item asks for, say, 3 of this and 3 of that, then what am I really saving if I save 10% of 3? Auto adventure speed. Magic find wouldn't be too bad. Gold find. Also resting, 2 endurance healed per tick while resting. I think that's resting outside of combat. Like when you're on the world map and everybody needs to rest before they can go back out. So let's go ahead and do a resting upgrade. Because I want my adventurers to be able to get out here and murder things even quicker. And I guess we'll go to the Ruined Keep. Because why not? Party 2 and 3 are already out adventuring, so we'll take the main party once again. They have magic find of 5%. Everyone's fully rested. There's their endurance meter. If you want to take on suicide missions, which right now I really don't. Something tells me this Ruined Keep is going to be the last place we visit because it's probably going to take forever. And yeah. So we've got dark armor and a skeleton cleric. Libby charges into battle against the dark armor, but misses. And then catches a magic bolt between the eyes. That's good to know. Don't really feel very good about this. Say, we're only like 3 levels below what we're supposed to be. I should probably honestly take down the cleric first. But whatever. It blocks for 40 damage. And yeah, they're doing a ton of damage to us. Okay. Larian, I'm not gonna heal you up just yet. Yeah, well, we'll see if the cleric even heals its friend here. Yep, it did. I didn't think it actually would, but it did. Okay. Cleric goes down then. Even though I'm going to imagine that the cleric is going to heal itself. L1, I even want you up there attacking. I want everybody DPSing the skeleton cleric. Quickly. Use all your magic to take it down. Don't even care. A whopping 13 damage from our cleric there. Libby rolls out of the way of the dark armor. I don't much care for you, cleric. Oh, you almost got a kill. I was about to be so proud of you. Well, it's not like it could get a new job after it dies. No one's gonna hire a skeleton. It's pretty much locked into that forever. Oh, Libby. What are we gonna do to you, you damaged sponge? Just make everything mad. If we bumped into a group of 4 of those, people would have been murdered. Let's rest. Why not? Skeleton Rogue, Skeleton Wizard, and Dark Armor. I don't like the idea of a Skeleton Wizard. However, I can't attack him because he's in the back row. Finally out of range, primarily because I upgraded Slaxer to a short sword in order to give him a shield. Cheap shot. Slaxer gets stabbed in the crotch. So, take down the Rogue first. Ooh, 15 damage. Amazing. Larian once again misses. I really despise magic attacks that can miss. Libby, you've got to stop taking so much damage. I think I gave Libby cloth armor or something like that. I mean, it looks like she's got a tunic tied around her waist. I'm going to have to remedy that. Slaxer is actually regenerating a decent amount of health every turn. Dickbeard. Okay, Skeleton Wizard, you are next. Because I dislike you. You may have been an elf at one point. I can't stand for that. 121 damage. Wow. Crap. I actually did not want him to attack there. Okay. I forgot that by pressing attack, since he can't target anyone else, he just dives up into the armor. Attack the only one he can. You're healing for 81. You know what? Just attack. No fireball needed. There we go. And Slaxer. Lay some hands on Libby there. Heavenly touch. Oh, why did I do that? I'm making horrible decisions. This is how people die, honestly. Yeah, we'll use Fireball, why not? Because I'm probably going to rest again after this battle. I'm not going to charge too far ahead into this dungeon. And we're out of heals. So Libby, it'd be much appreciated if you don't get hit in the face again. Which she did. And with blood in her eyes, she couldn't even see what was going on. Okay, round shield. Scythe of Brilliance. Not too bad. 32 wisdom, 35 intelligence. Dull diamond. A headband. So, Libby. That'll actually be a good upgrade for you. And yes, Libby, you have absolutely no armor on. I am horrible. I should have been paying better attention to your gear. But I didn't. Because apparently I want you to die. Okay. Let's rest. Libby is the bait. We use Libby just to bait the enemy into attacking her. And then healing. Holy crap. This could actually be a problem. This is where the party wipes. So we're gonna have to focus on the clerics first, even though they're not gonna be doing damage for the most part. I'll probably flee, but I want to test this battle out first. We're gonna pull out all the stops. Focus on this cleric first, and the cleric blocks the attack. Libby's still public enemy number 1 here. Cheap shot for 90 damage. Wow. Just gotta get one cleric down, that's it. See, they're doing more damage than I can even heal for. 52. If I can get this cleric down this turn, we'll see. Otherwise, after this, I'm running. Oh, Slaxer, you dropped the ball. Nope, we're out of here. Failed to flee from combat. It's gonna take a couple turns. Shit. Libby, no! Libby's dead! Rest in peace, Libby! I say, this is a wipe. This is what's gonna happen. All Slaxer had to do was connect with that blow, and the cleric would have been dead. Oh, and Larian goes down too. Can L1 and Slaxer pull out of this? Slaxer probably can. I think he's going to be able to tank forever. That damn beard. Say we have no choice but to try and flee at this point. Our DPS is down. Completely gone. And this is the first time I've ever tried to flee too, so at least now I know it's a very low chance. Probably like a 5% chance. Slaxer's doing his best to shield L1. And Slaxer goes down. Will any of the main party survive this battle? Will L1 survive to tell the tale of what happened? Probably not. No, they're all dead. Rest in peace, everyone. And there's your tombstones. L1 was killed by a skeleton cleric. Can't resurrect. I can loot you. Of course. I'm gonna loot all your stuff. You guys don't need it. You're done for. We'll have to bring up the B team, turn them into the A team. Probably have to go hire some more people too. I don't know if dexterity actually has anything to do with fleeing or not. I don't know what stat actually affects that, if any. So we still have a decent amount of adventurers, level 4. Let's go ahead and recall this team. They got some loot. So yeah, if we're going to do the crypt, we've got to do some grinding, most likely. Which I'm not a fan of at all. I hate grinding. Humana. Let's go ahead and clear the crypt again. However, I'm going to pass a little bit of time. Oh god, an invasion's going to happen. They need to still be out there. I don't even know if this party is rested enough to go out. They need 30 hours of rest. Dear Lord, we're doomed. We're doomed, folks. I've never seen what happens here, so Let's see what happens if I do fast forward time a little bit more. Castle upgrades complete. Looks like winter is here. Humana is the target of invasion. Oh no! Yes, and Humana has been sacked, cannot be entered for 48 hours. That's fine. We failed to defend against an invasion. See, I've never actually seen an invasion fail before. I'll gear them up at some point, provided I even want them to live anymore. So we've got the resting there. Let's go ahead and flee chance. 10% better chance to flee. I think that we'll build that upgrade next. That'll give us an 11% chance to flee. So, I can now fast forward time hopefully until everyone is rested. This is why you have to recruit like tons of adventurers right off the bat. Like all 48, just to get them out there adventuring. It's kind of a pain in the ass if you ask me. We'll do another flee chance, because at least now we know that that is going to be incredibly useful. Are you joking? Cup of 3, don't reg, Forlac, and aim point, you're all dead. You all died on the adventure. You have failed. You didn't complete any battles at all. Rest in peace. Wow. I thought that that one might have been a little bit too hard for you, but I did not know that it was going to kill you that quickly. You guys, yeah, you guys were supposed to be the dream team. You were going to train in the shadows and then come up out of nowhere, kick some butt. Basically it's over with at this point. We can recruit a cleric, a rogue, a warrior, or a wizard. Gonna have to hire some more people. We won't be able to get any humans this time. We get another ranger. Yes, A-team haunted them. Well, Cup of 3, it's all your fault then. You should have put your boobies up. We'll hire a barbarian. Actually, you know what? Hire a couple. Because why not? I need more parties than I've got. A couple paladins. I don't even know if I'm gonna have enough names for this to throw around. We'll have to start going into like Slaxer 2 and stuff. A couple rogues. I can't res anyone because I'm playing on Iron Man mode. When someone dies, they stay dead. No cheat hacks to bring them back. You have to suffer the consequences. Okay. Now, we'll just send them to coolness. I don't want to give them anything difficult. Let's send out Judy. And then here we'll have Tara. I don't have any extra clerics, do I? That's a paladin. Nope. Hang on a second. Should have hired some clerics while I was here. In fact, I better hire a bunch of clerics. 'Cause every party's gonna need one. They're the only healer that we can get. I'll have to go strip everyone of their loot. Even though I don't think they really had anything that useful. It was mostly just junk gear. Amputee of waitressing. Okay, whatever. You guys can go do that one. Let's put Judy, Iris, Tara, and where is a wizard? Dirk. Okay, you guys go. Start leveling up. Television. Hopefully this one's not too hard for level 1 adventurers. I'm not holding my breath at this point. This is kind of a pain in the butt to sort through. Put Alto, the Paladin, up there. Cade, you go get some experience. Edla, and Zara. Go! Level 2. Don't talk like that, Metal Slime. They're not gonna die. You gotta think positive here. Okay, Reva, you go out front with your massive blue spiky anime hair. We'll have Hope there, Era, and Crew. Go. Wait! Wait, I pressed the wrong button. Everybody flee. I'm an idiot. I did not want to do that. We are not taking a group of level 1 adventurers out to die. That would be bad. That would just be absolute suicide. Whatever. No! We've already sent enough poor peons to their doom. I can't afford anybody else. Why is this not actually working? That should be an automatic adventure, not something that I have to go on. Am I reading this wrong? Adventure. Oh, that's not an auto adventure. That's why. That's a story adventure. I'm just not reading correctly because I'm dumb at this time of night. So we got that one going on. I can't send them out to the Coat of Joyfulness. That's what I sent the level 1 adventurers on last time and they all died. So they don't get to go do anything. Unfortunately, we'll have to go clear the crypt again with C team here that is now A team. Jeff can go out front. You know what, I'll equip them all once we get in the dungeon. We'll have Kanan, Novak, and BR. I'm just going to do normal difficulty. Okay. Now let's see what gear. This is so annoying. 15 points to specialize in. So Jeff, go ahead and put all of that into strength. For skills, you actually do have taunt. Taunt, slam, and reflect. Increases reflect damage by 12%. Put some points into taunt there. Because why not? Kanan, you've got 15 points. You're the warrior. Bump up your strength 2. And you've got taunt, slam, and reflect. You know what? I'm going to put some points into taunt there. We'll have 2 people in this party that can actually taunt. Hopefully it does us some good. We can have them maybe taunt and then defend. Our cleric. I'm going to put all your points into Minor Hill. You're not getting any passives. And our little wizard friend here. Yes, I have to rename a whole bunch of adventurers soon, Draconic. I'll have to make you one. And let's see. Ray of Frost, I really shouldn't need that. Put 2 points into Fireball. See, I'm not even sure if Ray of Frost was actually useful. So you can get that. Equip all the intelligence gear. Slap on some rinky-dink armor. Jeff, you get the longsword of power. Actually, you get the longsword of berserking and the zombie shield. That's wisdom and strength. You can have that. Dexterity and strength. Oh, none of those are rings. I was kind of hoping that they were. Kanan, you're actually kind of decked out already. But we can make it better. We can make you faster and stronger. 7 to 8 damage. 3 through 18. Give you a massive hammer to crush things with. Might as well give you that. Actually, that spear wouldn't be too bad either. It has a lot of stats, but whatever. I'm going to be making horrible choices. I don't want to spend all night, like I've said, doing inventory management. I actually have a decent staff equipped. It's two-handed. I wouldn't mind giving you a one-handed weapon, though. Give you a little bit extra wisdom. And let's go. Let's go through this dungeon again. We gotta kill the Zombie Lord and the Will-O-Wisp and Pantsless the Mighty. Oh dear Lord. This is where my willpower ends up failing. And why am I focusing on the zombie again? Time out. Let's focus on the easy to kill ones first. Even though I've completely wasted my first turn here. Okay. Now hopefully some of that gear that we've actually given them will make them overpowered a little bit towards these monsters. Jeff can only attack the zombie because he's got short little gimpy arms and can't reach over. BR, BR. Brr, brr. Focusing on the zombie because Jeff cannot reach. He's got a short sword, so he can't reach anything in the back. They've got to have a two-handed weapon or like a pole arm or something in order to actually reach that far back. Some more crappy loot that we will end up either selling or tearing apart. And Novak sees a baby dinosaur on the floor. What do we do? I already know what you guys are going to choose. You're going to choose to punt it. So we do. And it's not actually a dinosaur at all. It's two monsters. I was really hoping that like a velociraptor or something would just pop out and attack me. That's probably asking for too much at this point. Damn you zombies. They have no feelings. They can't sense pain. I think that's why they have so many hit points. They just shrug off all attacks until there's absolutely nothing left of their bodies. And a great club of dominance. Okay. Now, I don't know if monsters change their location in dungeons. I'm going to guess that the dungeons aren't actually randomly generated. Armor monster, let's go for the wall shadow first. Even though Jeff, of course, can't reach. So we'll do wall shadow and then armor monster, again saving the zombie for the very, very end. I want to see how powerful this fireball is. 147 damage, which completely ticks off the wall shadow. It flings some type of shadowy wall arrow at Master's face. Yeah, I caught most of that Monster Loves You stream earlier today, before I went to bed. Okay. Now everyone but Jeff should still be able to reach the Cursed Light. Jeff's in a solo one-on-one against the armored foe. Currently soaking up all of its aggression. 149 damage, that is absolutely delicious. I am really tempted just to kick the warrior out and have another wizard in the party. At this point, I don't see what the downside could possibly be. Besides having to deal with two squishy members that roll over at any sign of damage. Okay, actually, you go ahead and heal BR. And yeah. We'll rest after every encounter. Because why not? I don't feel like sitting here trying to heal all of the damage. Or taunting, you know, wasting turns. Quit blocking my fireballs. Castle upgrade is complete. We now have at least I hope, a 20% chance to flee. I just wish there was some way to actually see my flee chance. I don't think it's on any of the stats. That would... Here's that chest again. I mean, if I knew at least what percent chance it was, I would know whether to stand my ground or just roll over and die. If it's a 2% chance to run, forget it. Are we lost? BR asks. No. We're not lost. Okay. You know what? I think we can probably take the armor monster down incredibly quick. It didn't seem to put up much of a fight last time, especially once those magic fireballs started flying. Or maybe I'm just completely wrong. Because I still don't know what these monsters are weak to, if anything. And after this fight, I'm gonna have to take another little quick detour for some tea. This game is making me chug it down quicker than I normally do. Okay. Hopefully Kanan can finish the next one. We will focus on the wall shadow next. Even though by the time we get to it... Okay, one hit from you and the fireball should be able to finish it off. Please finish it off. Nope, not that lucky. Monster Pack is energy efficient. Not entirely sure what that means either. Do they? See, like, I'm still curious. Do they have like an energy meter that they can run out of? Can I have a war of attrition? Oh yeah, I could try. Let's see. Nope, can't cast the heal spell on enemies. So there's that science for you. Mission successful. Science has been gathered, and we killed the cursed light in one attack. That's not what I was expecting to happen. Now that I know that fireballs will kill them in one attack, I know what to focus on. However, guys, I'm thinking after this dungeon, maybe, I don't know, I might just end the stream after this dungeon. I'm already kind of tired of streaming tonight. Short Sword of Focus. And you've got 200% more stream time than I anticipated. So I'm gonna go get some tea, and then I'll be back. About probably 5 minutes. Okay, I've got a fresh glass of tea. I'm hoping that this will recharge my energies here. Because good God, we still have a lot of rooms to explore in this place. And we run against Pantsless the Mighty again, who has reassembled himself. We shout out the names of the warriors who came before, just to see if he remembers. And I think he might. Okay, fireball to you. Just tear these spiders down again real quick. So what do you guys think of this game so far? Jeff swings and misses. Say, I know my opinion on this game. It has potential if it didn't have so much tedium in it. We have got to get you a better weapon or something. Okay. I want you to taunt Pantsless. Bring all of his hate unto you, Jeff. The full force of his pantsless might. Close. If we had like 10 extra intelligence, it'd be dead. I think I've actually got Majesty 2. I played it for just a little bit, like 3 years ago. Yeah, the inventory management and everything, that's what gets so tedious. I don't know. I mean, there are some games where I love running around collecting loot, but this isn't one of them. I don't want to have to maul over every little stat. Try and make my party supremely awesome. When most of it doesn't really matter. I think the main thing that matters in this game is just having levels until you start, I guess, getting the really good loot, or maybe somehow crafting the good stuff. Everyone, unleash hell! We've got him on the edge. And they do pretty much the same damage every attack, too. Like, there's not really a whole lot of variance. So what do we get? Jagged Ring of Bravery, a bunch more crap. Helm of Brilliance, that's not too bad. Dagger of Center. It will keep you well centered. And a Mage Staff. Okay. Let's just rest here. When you throw pantsless bones into a pile, and BR ignites them, setting up a nice little camp for us. And I'm curious how long this game actually is. There's obviously a lot of different areas to get quests and everything in. We've only seen like 2, maybe 3 of them. The cave, the crypt, and the castle. And Novak, you are only healing for 67. You've got to fix that. I think the monsters do close to that amount of damage. 35, Okay. Jeff blocks it, holds his shield up. He actually remembers his training for once. I wonder if I could make like a macro program that would click these buttons for me automatically. Let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. It's just such repetition. I think that's what gets me. I hate repetition. It is probably why I couldn't stream this for, say, 5 hours like I can Galactic Civilizations. Oh! I do have Galactic Civilizations 3 now. That was gifted to me over the course of the sale, so tomorrow night, that's probably what I will be testing out. It's obviously not complete, it's still in beta, it's missing a ton of features, but we can take a look at it. I haven't even bothered to load it up yet. But I'm curious how much has changed from number 2 already. But see, this would be more interesting to me if I could just give like basic commands to my party, like have the tank basically do taunting and stuff automatically, the healer automatically heal, and I just sit back and watch maybe as they take care of things, as I'm the manager. I'm Mr. Manager, not Mr. Plays the game. Pick up all this junk, way over my inventory cap. Still don't know what happens when you're over your cap. Nothing as far as I can tell. No, I don't want to do it vanilla Final Fantasy style. I want to do it Final Fantasy 12 style. Let me just set up some basic commands. Let's run around and have fun. You know what, Novak, surely you can take down the wall shadow. Close. We almost did it. We almost had a cleric with a kill. I don't know what we would possibly do if a cleric got blood on his hands. And I think somebody leveled up. Jeff, more strength for you. You're now level 5. You can have cleave. Not even dealing with combat. Say it's been years since I played Majesty 2, and I only played it for like 30 minutes or something. So, we got Wall. Reduced target adventurers received damage by 32% for 2 rounds, or Shrug damage. Regain 12% of max hit points. Let's get Wall. That might be useful. How about Wall and Shrug damage? Kanan, our human warrior. More strength for you, and you will pretty much do the exact same thing. We've got twinsies in here. Novak. All the wisdom in the world for you, and you can now have Blinding Light. Strike an enemy for 80% magic damage and reduce hit chance by 1 whole percent. Big whoop. Bless increases target's damage bonus by 22% and hit chance by 1. Or Divine Armor, increase party's armor by 13%. A damage bonus does sound kind of nice. Say if we use that on the mage, you'd be doing like 160, 170 damage right now with this fireball. I guess we'll go Divine Armor. Might prove useful. And BR. Flame Strike. Hit target enemy for 145% spell power and deal 20% spell power over 2 rounds. Hit target enemy for 165% of damage. And they do have a damage type. Cold, fire. No, we'll do Flame Strike. In fact, we'll do Flame Strike and Ice Shards. So I'm not interested in 1 or 2 extra % damage for an entire skill point. It seems like a little bit of a waste, in my opinion. And our party is wounded. What do? Let's conceal the party. Everybody restores their hit points. That's nice. We hide in one of the dressers in the background for a little bit. So we've got Shrug, Wall. We're not going to use any of those. Focus on the bats, because BR should be able to take down Bolt of the Cursed Lights with just 1 spell. Okay. Let's try Ice Shard. 180 damage. Respectable. And Divine Armor. We'll use it. I'm just curious how actually useful it's going to be. Okay. Cheap shot. Those bastards. Always going for the groins. Everybody knows it's the one place that is everybody's weak spot. It doesn't matter what type of species you are. It's never well protected enough. I wonder if I can kill a fruit bat with one spell. 189. Okay. This party might have been able to survive a lot better in the crypt or castle or whatever we sent the Team A to. So we got Split Helm of Power, 9 Constitution, 10 Strength, some Prayer Beads. I don't even know who uses fist weapons, and a Wand of Luminosity. It's a mythical wand. 11 Wisdom, 11 Intelligence. I don't think that's going to be any better than what he's got. No, because the one he's got currently does 26% enhanced damage and has 5 intelligence. 4 to 16 damage. Yeah, it's probably some type of monk, something that I haven't actually unlocked yet. So there's a lot of classes I haven't unlocked because I've made horrible decisions. Got the Dagger of Center. I need a ring for you. I don't really care what it is. 5 Constitution and 5 Focus. Okay. Give you the Tunic Breastplate of Instinct. See, I've got decently good gear. It's just all hidden because I use the filters. Give you the Helm of Brilliance. We can hide his helm if we want to see his lovely hair. I don't think any of the shields that we've got are going to be better either. Okay, Kanan. I've got to get you a better weapon. You're just not hitting very good with that. 4% crit damage, 2% hit chance. 7 to 22 damage, 4 to 21. Go ahead and give him that. Loses the shield, but oh well. Novak, you are severely missing out on a lot of things. Problem is, I don't really have any good wisdom gear for you, do I? Maybe more armor, 3 wisdom. Give you the ring. It's 11 wisdom, there we go. That should boost your heals up a little bit. It's a 9 wisdom. You can have that. Okay. Pretty sure that's gonna be good for now. So this is where we now just raffle stomp on everyone. Let's go straight up to the Lich Lord. The Zombie Lord. Who should be up here. And we trigger a trap, take a little bit of damage. Oh well. Let's see. Shrug, no. Most of these abilities, they're probably useful in situations. Like, I really don't want to waste 2 turns defending somebody who probably won't take any damage at all. Yeah, if this game had auto battle, I'd be fine with it. I just don't want to be micromanaging this so much. It wears me out over time. Because it's not like I'm making hard decisions here. Attack the weak ones, save the tankier ones for last. 160 with a fireball. Absolutely nice. Kanan, we got a Slayer achievement. I wonder what that is. You've killed 100 monsters. It is kind of an auto battle. However, if you don't babysit them and you're not careful, apparently they can all die. Which I was not expecting. I guess they all died in the same battle or something, because the game said it would automatically stop them, or something like that, if one of them died. I was wondering, why have they not completed any battles? I know that they've been out there doing the thing for a while. Surely they should have killed something by now. Oh yes, they did kill something. They killed themselves. Okay. Cave Spider, you absorbed 80% of the damage. Do you have some type of shield on or what? Absorbs 14. I wonder if he's absorbing that because he's behind the armor monster. I don't know. Let's just focus on the armor monster. I'm not going to attack something that's absorbing, you know, 80 to 50% of my damage. Speaking of ghosts, maybe I should play Ghostmaster or something like that. Or The Haunting, starring something Poltergeist on the Sega Genesis. That was a good game. Yeah, it is auto-death. Would you like your adventurers to go suicide? And you don't even have to watch them? Okay, didn't absorb that, did ya? His magic shield has been destroyed. And yes, I'm splitting my damage here because I am horrible. It was a game I rented once as a kid, Larian. And I did not get very far in it. The underworld always did me in. A bunch of loots. And I'm not gonna bother resting. There's the zombie lord. Okay, let's go ahead and throw a wall up on Canaan. Hopefully that does something. And we'll taunt the Lich Lord, or the Zombie Lord. Let's go ahead and basically just try to DPS down these things. 189 damage barely did anything to its health. I have to do that, what, 1, 2, 3 times? Let's go ahead and put a wall up on BR as well. I know that BR is going to be pissing somebody off real quick. Ice shards shred the cave spider. 127 hit points healed. That's more like it. That's what I'm talking about. Go ahead and taunt the zombie lord. Oh, you can't taunt the zombie lord? I said actually taunt. There we go. And the zombie lord is immune from being taunted. He just shrugs and gives no fucks about what Jeff has to say to him. There we go. Okay, now this is probably where... Ah, to hell with it. We'll just focus on the zombie first. I'm not too terribly worried about the zombie lord doing damage to us. Last time he was a complete pushover. Novak throws it's not even a fireball, I don't know what it is. A spirit ball at the zombie. Trying to steal its essence. Okay. Jeff, you can go ahead and put a wall up on yourself. So I'm going to have him taunt after this. Kanan, I want to see how much Shrug heals for. 56, not as much as I was hoping. We'll use Flame Strike here. 166 damage. Novak, just defend. Build that MP up, and let's taunt the zombie lord. There we go, I think that worked. Didn't say immune that time. I was willing to try it twice. Oh crap, I guess you can't stack that stuff. I was really hoping you could stack those so that the turns would continue to build up, but they thought that people would do that, apparently. Like, nope. Let's just stop that right now. The zombie lord is actually the former king. Hence why he had the king's sword. It wasn't a corpse that stole it, it was the actual king himself. The former king. He's vampiric, which I'm guessing means he's going to be stealing our health. I haven't actually been paying too much attention to it. Let's find out after this, shall we? Yep. He leeches 12 hit points per attack, roughly. Which we laugh off. He parries the fireball, swatting it to the ground, calling BR an insect, laughing at his face. If a zombie lord could laugh. Okay. Ice shards almost took him down. And now I could go ahead and just leave here. We've completed the primary objective. Tablet of Instinct, Scythe, Buckler of Knowledge, and another zombie shield. But I feel like we should do, if we're going to do a job, we should do it complete. We should do all of the objectives. Especially since I'm not in any danger of actually dying. And I do need these guys to kind of level up. Well, then where is it? Do I have to go all the way back here? All the way back. Apparently I missed a turn way at the very beginning. Is anyone going to complain about being lost? Because I will fireball you into the ground if you do. And yes. Now, if I'm not mistaken, last time the Will-O-Wisp gave me more problems than the Zombie Lord did. Yep, because if I'm not mistaken, he went after my wizard first, because Will-O-Wisps can sense magic and they hate it. And Draconic gets struck down. I don't know, I think I equipped just a very basic cloth item on him because I didn't really have anything that he could wear. If I'm not mistaken. I'll have to check it after this fight. Okay, so you go ahead and just defend, Novak. I want you to get more mana. Go ahead and taunt the Will-O-Wisp. That way they leave BR alone. Now, I don't know if Jeff... See, and this is another thing that bothers me. I don't know exactly what buffs my teammates have on them. We'll cast Wall again. There we go. And you know what? Fire strike that zombie. Or not. The flames erupt 6 feet to the left of the zombie. And his divine armor fizzled. Well, fine. Hey, finally I think we dodged one of their attacks. That's the first time I've seen us dodge one of their magic attacks. Let's try this again, shall we? There we go. Well, I thought 2 turns had passed. I was wrong. There we go, that's that lovely flame strike effect. And yes. Oh, it's got less than 1 hit point. Novak, you can finish it off. The cleric has finally tasted blood. Just send everybody into DPS mode. Has anybody played that Loot the Dragon game, or Slay the Dragon, I think it's called, where you manage raids? I imagined it was going to be kind of similar to this, but maybe with less micromanaging. Okay. Everything is dead. Breastplate of Willpower. That will be going to the Cleric. I think it's called Loot the Dragon or something like that. I saw it on Steam, but I didn't bother to get it. And yes, we can't go back there for 12 hours. Let's see if we can pass some time. Flea Chance has finished upgrading at the castle. Let's go back. That'll cost 1,000 gold to upgrade that one. That'll cost 1,000 gold. Okay, so yeah, we're not going to be upgrading anything for a little bit. Cup of 3. Loot all of these guys. Libby, you didn't have any loot, or did I already loot you guys? I like how it doesn't put them in order, I don't think, of their deaths. Don't reg. You guys had nothing worth looting. Your loot was destroyed. Next bag. Well, rest in peace, guys. We had great hopes and high expectations for all of you. But we failed you. Okay, well we have 1 hour to pass before I can go back into town. I'm going to try it. There we go. Everybody's finished resting. We can finally go back into Humana. Okay. Let's complete this quest. Now level 4. We got a Polished Amulet of Knowledge and a Polished Amulet of Balance, which is actually pretty good. Not too bad. Let's go ahead and sell all the common items. Sell all the uncommon as well, because I don't want to have to bother deconstructing those back at the castle. Thankfully, L1, the graveyard is infinite in size. And if I ever do decide to continue this game on a stream, I guarantee you there will be pages and pages of tombstones to look through. But yeah, we're not going back into a dungeon. I think I'm going to end the stream here, guys. Streamed for 3 hours, which is 2 more than I had anticipated doing. I really just wanted to do this game as kind of a test. I didn't even know if it would actually stream due to the resolution that I had to stream it in. But I guess there wasn't a whole lot of problems with it. I've got very few dropped frames, it says, in my broadcasting software. But it's not a bad game. There's just so much micromanaging that you have to do, and that was one of the main complaints I read about it while reading through the reviews. I didn't exactly believe it at the time, because I'm always kind of hesitant as to what people say in the reviews, because people can hone in and be so negative on things. But man, for being an adventurer manager, you do spend an awful lot of time actually playing as the adventurers. Yes, there's way too many screens you have to click through. It'd be nice if there was an auto, like, equip system, too. I guess I just want a whole bunch of auto stuff in this game so I can focus on what quests we take, what adventurers I send out, who we hire, you know, things like that. I don't want to do all of the micromanaging and the details. I don't mind leveling up and assigning stats and skills and things like that, but I don't want to have to go through, you know, 50 inventory items every dungeon just to try to find one better piece. Yep, it's been fun tonight, guys. A little bit cranky throughout it all, I think. Just in a kind of a sour mood all night long. I don't know why. It's 2015, I should be in a better mood, right? It's a new year. Does that cat have anything to say? No, it doesn't. This is Gamble. Whoops, all your magic items are now gone. You can wait 24 hours and possibly come back for something good. That's gambling. Anyways, I'll probably again stream Friday night, which is tonight, and it'll most likely be Galactic Civilizations 3. Just checking it out, seeing what they've done with it. It's not a fully fleshed out game yet. They don't have all of the systems in place, but it should hold my attention for a couple hours. Anyways, thanks guys for stopping by, and I will talk to you all and stream for you later, when I'm in a better mood, hopefully.